said I'll do the gig, but can there be like some kind of mural of a baby-faced, smug, suicidal cowboy? Cheers for sorting that out for us, like. Now I've got an actual front row of actual instead of just memories. Right, before I start, I want to get like a sense of togetherness in the room, okay? So I'll make everybody feel good, right? Okay, so to do that, I have to ask you, Dom and Valentine. Yeah. Do you think Alan Shearer's absolutely class? Right answer, right, okay. You there, mister there. Do you think Alan Shearer's absolutely class? Right, okay. Mr. Beanie Indoors white t-shirt. Do you think Alan Shearer's absolutely class? That's not passionate enough, mate, right? Okay, wait, right? If you don't say it passionately, right, I'm gonna get psychological on you, mate. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna sneak into your house at night time, right? I'm gonna find one of your lampshades. I'm going to replace it with an almost identical lampshade. But an ever so slightly smaller lampshade. And then, right, I'm going to do it every day for a week. So it gets gradually smaller as well. It is stuck in some kind of lampshade babushka nightmare. So, based on that psychological thread, passionately, do you think Alan Shearer's absolutely class?
Fuck yeah!
That's how you do it. Right, you mate, check your shirt, middle-aged. Stand up. Yeah, you're middle-aged, admit it. Have a little round of applause for him, please, for standing up. Right, that's enough. Don't like them better than me. Right, mate, ask me now. Ask me if I think Alan Shearer's absolutely class.
Do you think
He's alright. I tell you what, man, you know how in every other set there's been like multiple acts on and they've all come out of this little room? Like, look at it. In this set, I'm the only one. So I've just been sat back there on my own. It's one of the most darkest moments of my life. Literally. No, there's windows. Right, me mate Barry, who's real. He says I've got quite the natural elegance about myself, and I can see in your eyes, love, that you agree. So, like, cheers for that. So, he says I should give this stand-up comedy malarkey a try. So that's what I'm doing, obviously. So Barry's wrote us a couple of jokes here. So, if you don't like it, it's Barry's fault. Okay. Right, here we go. Get ready to laugh till sick comes out of your eyes. You look nervous there in the glasses, like you're scared it's gonna splash back. Have you done it before? Did it all gone on the inside of your glasses and you were like, oh, there's massive sick everywhere? Well, there was just a little bit, but they're close. That's a perspective joke, love. Right, here we go, Barry's joke. Get ready for the ice here. I went into the mirror shop and found a really nice one and thought, I can see myself buying that. I don't get that either, to be honest. Probably just a really nice mirror. What do you do when you see a really nice mirror? Quite simply purchase it, yeah? Right. Barry's second joke. First one was class. I have to go to the job centre every week. And you see the good thing about this joke is there's an essence of reality, because I do have to go to the job centre every week. I have to go to the job centre every week. Essence of reality. And one week I saw a really fit woman there. What do you think, me? Delivery of hair? You think it's a bit wooden? What do you think, mate? Think it's good? Think it's class? I'll just do the same. Just do exactly the same. I have to go to the job centre every week. And one week, I saw a really fit woman there. I thought I had to give it a try, so I used all of my obvious charm and went up and talked to her. Now, I don't want to go into too much detail, but let's just say we're now friends with benefits. Cheers, Barry. Have a big cheer for Barry for writing them jokes. I'll tell him you cheered him when I see him, like, riding along on his pterodactyl. But, like, I've got to say today, you know, all that talk about essence of reality, like down at the job centre, today is a really special day. Like, I'm dead made up, because after months and months of being unemployed, I've finally completed Super Mario World. This fucking class, man, I proper knocked Bowser. I was like, oh, Bowser, fuck off. And like, he was proper hoying Koopas down on us and that. But those Koopas were the very Koopas I used with which I killed Bowser. Looks like that's the final irony for Bowser. The princess was up her tits, like, she was so happy to be rescued. Like. Speaking of personal experiences, you know, like phrases that people use a lot, like don't look a gift horse in the mouth and grab a bull by the horns. You very rarely actually do those things, like very rarely. But the other day, right, I was in my house and I was bored, so I went out into Newcastle, like, to do some mountaineering. And while I was doing mountaineering, I got attacked by a really angry seagull. It was one of them inland Newcastle mountain seagulls. And like, it was proper being a knobhead, like, swooping down on us, like, trying to nick me Dr. Pepper. And me chips. And like, it was like scratching at my face and that, so I reacted as any of us here would, like, you know, I picked up a rock. And I hid it at its windpipe. And I hit it, like, and it looked a bit flustered, like, at first, but then it done another swoop. So I reacted again, and I picked up another rock, and I hid it again, and I hit it, like, directly in the brain area of its head. It's not funny, mate, it died instantly. And I didn't know what, I was all shaken up, because, like, my chips were all over the floor. And I was really hungry from all my mountaineering. But when I got home, I told Barry about it. Remember Barry? I told Barry when I got home, and he couldn't believe it. He said, Adam, I can't believe it. You've just lived out a commonly used phrase, right? You've literally killed one bird with two stones. And he was right. But then I realised that's not the phrase. I said, Barry, that's not the phrase. And he said, Adam, let's not nitpick until we lose the whole point of the joke. Then we just got lashed. What is a tiger's favourite type of bread?
Tiger bread.
That is, what is it? Shut up. What is a tiger's favourite type of bread? Please turn over. Well, it depends on which one you ask, and their personal preference. A massive factor is how approachable they are in the first place. Otherwise you'll never be any the wiser. And anyway, everybody knows you can't really generalise when it comes to tigers. Tony, the Frosties cereal representative, is a wholemeal seeded batch kind of guy. Whereas Martin, a journalist from Nottingham, who is a tiger, is getting really into ciabattas at the minute. I asked the one from the Esso garage coupons in the 90s, and he is a bit of a cliche, and actually just really likes tiger bread. Got a note here from Barry. P.S. I haven't finished writing this joke yet, so don't do it. You want to say an impression? You want a comedy impression, everybody? Comedy impression? Right, impression time. You go. What is impression? Who is this? Alan Shearer. Right, this one's for you, Duncan. Right. Who's this? Alan further away. Who's this? It's Hitler. I'll tell you a little bit about Barry, like who wrote the jokes and that, and who exists. He really likes the Rocky Balboa movie, you know, the last one where he's old and that. And in the movie, they like make fights happen that could never happen using a computer simulation, like between boxers from the past and boxers from the now, like they do it on a computer program, and he really likes that idea. So he does the same thing, but instead of using a computer simulation, like or anything clever, he uses geese. What he does is, right, he just gets a couple of geese, hoists them in the bath, rings a bell, and then sees which goose knocks the other goose. And that one's the winner, like, and but like, you know, it'll give them clever boxing related goose names. Like, so, one goose will represent George Foreman, and it'll give it a clever goose name, like, it'd be like, Goose Foreman. What's that doing? What's in the carrier bag? Well, I'm glad you asked us that question. Like, it's a very timely interjection on your behalf. I'm glad you found time away from the den to come tonight. So, come on, have a big noise of anticipation for the carrier bag, please. Bang your tables as well, keep going. Oh, it's the yellow pages, yeah! Basically, I don't carry a mobile phone. So, like, what you do is you just find a phone box, and then you got all the contacts ever. And like, you don't even need no gigabytes. But also, like, they say all the best comedians, like Tommy Cooper and Eric Morgan, they can be funny, like, reading the phone book. So, like, I'm gonna try it for you tonight. Okay, here we go, comedy experiment time. Leaflets in it? Don't read them all at once. Alright, everybody, here we go, experiment time. I've been inspired by Barry and his goose boxing, like, and I'm doing a similar thing myself, like, you know, I'm doing the Paralympics with rabbits. What I'm doing is basically, right, I'm just rounding up loads of Paralympians and then just name them after famous rabbits. You know, you've got your Peter rabbits, your Roger rabbits, your Bugs bunnies, and then I see which one's the most charming, and then that one's the winner and he gets to live. Right, I'm gonna go home in a second, right, and I'm gonna watch my favourite movie. Like, it's a little independent period drama, arty movie, like you might not have heard of it, it's called Mary Poppins. Basically, like, I really like Mary Poppins because I just think she's all the best bits about gypsies embodied in one beautiful lady. Like, because if you think about it, like, you know, like, they're always doing fun stuff, they never stay in one place for like too long, and they can fly. So, let's all celebrate Mary Poppins now, right? Okay, so, give me an S. S. Give me a U. U. Give me a P. P. Give me an E. E. Give me an R. R. Give me an F. F. Give me an R. R. Give me an E. E. Give me an L. L. Give me an I. I. Give me an F. Should have wrote it down. Oh, I'll start again. Give me an S. S. Give us all the other letters. What does it spell? Just right, like, it does sound atrocious. Right, I'm gonna go now, so you have to go mental when I leave, so I'm gonna have a dry run while I pack my stuff away. Right, okay, stop. That one doesn't count, so...